Look at. What is? No thanks. Dang, man. This is called, I said it wrong, and I'm gonna say it wrong again. Kung Pao-ki. Kung Funky. Kung Funky?
I don't think it's funky.
That's what she said. It's a different language, so it could be funky. We got some pickled radish, got some onion, some black bean paste, I think, and kimchi. Oh. Bon appetit. One thing that I need to do, and I'm very fortunate enough to have a team of 5 people, including Shane, that helps me get some of the work done. We've been showing a lot of the traveling and the magic, but still every day I go through my email inbox. A lot of my emails nowadays are just answering questions about upcoming shows, about what do I need, I try to send email automations that will kind of tell them what I need, but sometimes they anticipate it beforehand. So just, for instance, I send an email automation that goes out a week before the show saying, here's everything I need, make sure to have these, kind of like a rider. But some people will email me 2 weeks before the show and ask, and so I go in and answer those questions. A lot of it is replying to leads that come in. A lot of times I'm already booked, so it's me passing off referrals. But thankfully, Julia, shout out to Julia Young, she's my one of my primary assistants. I have 2, and she takes care of when emails come in. I literally will take a screenshot of her and say, can you reply to this? So right now, it's actually what I'm doing is delegating some work for her to take care of. And then I'm going to go on to Instagram, post some clips from upcoming episodes we have coming out, or the episode that came out yesterday. So on the day-to-day, it's kind of checking my emails, scheduling calls, and then throughout the day, I'll kind of work those calls in. So I think on a daily basis, I'll do anywhere from, around the holiday season, I'll do about 1 to 3 calls a day, usually more on the one side. During the rest of the year, I'll schedule anywhere from 3 to 5 calls a day with clients. If I'm not doing 3 to 5 calls a day, I usually get nervous that something's not working. So I schedule Google Calendar meetings with them. I answer my emails, answering questions, and I try to take care of the social media side of things, replying to DMs and Facebook posts and all that good stuff. Once those are taken care of, then I'm just playing catch up with getting my marketing stuff set, looking at advertising and all that other good marketing stuff. So it is pretty much a 9 to 5 with the business end. All the performing and travel and stuff is extra. So I know that's really the only thing we're showing, but I'm going to make an effort to show you guys some of the phone calls and emails that I'm sending so you get a sense of the tone and what type of things I tell clients. Speaking of the West and just hotels in general, actually that stuff made my nose itch, but I've been in a hotel since Thursday, so a whole week. Today's Friday, so it's been a week of staying in hotels in West Virginia, Maryland, DC, and Virginia. I'm finally back home. I unpacked my car. I haven't even unpacked my bags yet, and now I'm at another hotel. The other ones were work related. I'm staying there to stay in the area. As this one, I'm filming podcast episodes. So we filmed 2 really, really, really awesome podcasts. I know that some performers watch these, so I'll just let you know quickly. One is about what openers you should perform in your show, and one of them is about stagecraft and how to win over the audience just through the theatrical part of your show. Now, that's right, drum roll please. We're gonna answer a question that everybody and their brother and their mother and your dog, and if you don't have a dog, your cat. If you don't have a cat, your fish. If you don't have a fish, you have a cat. So you have one of those. Has been wondering. Tesla, the king of electric cars, or Prius, the queen of hybrid cars? We're gonna give them a matchup and see who truly is the best. Prius versus Tesla. Tesla versus Prius. These, wait. Just want to make sure they get on my head. These are scented rocks. That's why you need to go to the Westin. Honestly, this is actually something that I think about a lot, is whether or not I need an electric car or a gas-powered car, because The big thing for me right now is storage space. In my Mazda 3 right now, hatchback Mazda 3, I have my entire show, which includes sound system, cases, bags, everything. In the back seat, I have an 8 by 8 foot banner, can track down to a 4 by maybe 1, like it's like this, 4 by 2 box. It's like a rectangular box that sits along the back seats. I now have a red carpet in there and all my extra odds and ends, wires, pieces. So really the only seats that are accessible and usable are my front 2 seats. If I got an SUV that's a little bit bigger, I might be able to cram everything in the back and have my whole cabin open. However, I spend a lot on gas getting an SUV. That's a big, the expense of having all my equipment with me and having to carry it around in a gas guzzling Hummer, or just maybe a Nissan Rogue, is really not good for me in the long run. So I'm thinking about getting an electric car. And everywhere I go, and yes, I perform in DC with a lot of businessmen and stuff. They're always like, oh, you should get a Tesla. And after hearing that about 22 times, I considered it. But when looking on Facebook and talking to other performers, and even after talking to somebody at the Magic Warehouse, we were recommended a Prius. They say, seriously, great space, don't spend a lot on gas, fairly cheap and inexpensive. But a Tesla, Elon Musk is the Messiah, okay? I don't know if I could claim that, but Shane shot me a look when I said that. He got nervous. I don't know about all that, but I do look up to Elon Musk. Great guy. A lot of people, we actually met some people who are friends with Elon Musk and said that they do not like him. But listen, I don't know. He makes an amazing car. Ahoy! I think a lot about pirates lately. Let me just tell you real quick. Do you know they actually still exist? Like Somalian pirates? They exist. They're still low on vitamin C. They still got big beards. And they're still stealing, what do they steal? Booty? What do they steal? What is the right word? Treasure? They're still stealing treasure. But mostly they're stealing fruit shipments. But anyway, so do you know I'm going to a Tesla dealership right now. Do you want to know why?
Oh God, Christian.
We're doing a Tesla versus Prius video, and we're gonna compare a Tesla and Prius like they're on the same level, and we're gonna let
you're going to test drive them, or
hopefully, but we're gonna make a whole video of us reviewing a Tesla and Prius, and we're gonna make it kind of absurd, and we're gonna give the Prius points for things it doesn't deserve. I don't know, something about driving a vehicle that just feels kind of outdated is nice.
Yeah.
Things like that. I don't know. Anyway, Shane's trying to talk me into getting one, but I told him I can't, because where am I going to charge that? Also, I think I might not be getting a house right away, because I think it's more important for me to get up there sooner than later and just be able to, maybe even for now, just rent a place up there, because with Lucas or with Anna getting my old room, I don't have anywhere to put this stuff. If I get a house and get an extra bedroom, I can store everything in there, and then I can just be living closer there. Problem is, I pay $375 for rent. Rent up there is like $1,300.
Yep.
Hold on, I'm going to address the camera because Shane's recording this because he wanted to get you.
He wanted to
get the reaction of us going to Tesla dealership. But I'm going to acknowledge the camera now. I paid $375 for rent in my house because my friend's mom owns the place, and I also support him in his career as a missionary. So they give me a really awesome deal on where I'm living. So that's why moving anywhere is going to be kind of not cost effective, but also living in DC is expensive. So anyway, yeah, Dad, all the best Tesla dealerships are next to a Michael's craft store. And I don't even know if there's an IHOP around here, but they're always next to an IHOP too, man. You're gonna get a Michael's and an IHOP Tesla. So the interior smells like pancakes, and it's well decorated. Kind of weird how we showed up and there's a Tesla with some kind of damage on the front end, black paint. It's weird because my Mazda, once we pulled up, I noticed there's some damage on the front end with some white paint. So I'm gonna have to go in the dealership and see if I can get try to talk to them about that. I was just thinking about getting a discount on it. Someone said that I might not come home with a Tesla. I think I'm coming home with a Tesla. That's kind of irresponsible because I want to buy a house in Northern Virginia. If I get a Tesla, I just don't get a house. But I'll live in that. I'll live in a Tesla. It'll be like sleeping right next to Elon. So automotive vehicle and gaming console, the Tesla. Now, remember when people used to ask, your phone got games? Well, now people are going to be saying, Chris, your car got games? And I'll say, I drive a Prius, so no. It's almost as if you can fit a person. In case I gotta hire somebody to be in my trunk and not pay them and allow them to not see their family anymore as a courtesy. But no, seriously, this Model S is probably also double the cost of the other one. So you get double the space, but you get double the cost. So that's sort of where you're giving and taking, you know. This I have no concerns about, like with space at all. But the Model 3, which I'm more likely to be investing in if I were to get a Tesla, and what a lot of people would be more likely to invest in. In fact, those are the ones that are completely sold out here. There's not even a single Model 3. That's what most people would be interested in. So far, doesn't seem to really be stacking up quite against that Prius, but I mean, what are you gonna do? It is only a Tesla. This is my assistant. Hey, Julia. How's it going? What's up? Sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, really? Well, I think Janet put in a Mago form. Hers is... Oh, hers is Sunday. This Sunday. And then LaShonda, I don't really know if she has a date picked out, but we're gonna make her CVI, and we won't include the date in there. And Donna got checked out everything as well, right? Donna, yeah, for the yes. Okay, I'm gonna call her because since she's I'm gonna call her and just go over a few things with her and walk her through the process. I think we intimidated her a little bit, so. It's Rachel Ray wants to know what I request for the act for my hotel. So now we're at the holy grail of dealerships. Okay, we're on the cutting edge of technology. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Toyota, McGeorge Toyota here in Richmond. Words cannot express how excited I am to take a look at these Priuses. I mean, you want to talk about speed demons? These things. Yeah, just wait. All right, enough talking. We got to get out of here and check these things out. I'm anxious. Yeah. I'm going to walk in chewing gum. This way they might be a little bit intimidated by me. Let's go. I'm in the... Oh, I can't believe it, you know? Look. CVT means it feels like you're stepping on a rubber band. I mean, that's what you want when you're looking for a speed demon like this. Front-wheel drive, four-wheel independent suspension, air cooling. I'm trying to look if there's anything like... Oh, dude. CD player? 20 points. I think what I'm really invested in is not only just the car, but how it feels to show up in one of these bad boys. Like when you show up in a Tesla, it's like, show up in a Prius, people are like, go, dang, and he's eco-friendly, and he's stylish, and he's got money, and he cares about his friends, and he eats healthy, and he drives a Prius. So, I mean, really,